What up, YouTube? Chicago fan Paul here, coming at you with a 2-package mail day. Don't want to mess up my cards background. 2-package mail day. One of these might be my brother's. Whatever. If it is, it is, and if it isn't, oh well. Two of them are probably the cards that I found two cards for my buddy when I found this Derek Lee card that I liked, and it was actually really easy to work out a deal with him because I was like, hey, out of curiosity, how much would you want for the two cards for my buddy? And he came back with $80, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. And I shot him an offer, hey, would you consider 60? And he's like, no, I gotta stay firm at 80. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. That's kind of ironic because $60 is what popped into my head. And we were only off by 20 bucks, so whatever. So yeah, I did get in a package yesterday, and I thought it was this one, but it was not. So I already opened that one. So that's in my stack of pickups. So over here, not all of it's pickups. So some of it might be duplicates. So like that can go back. That can go back. Already showed that. Already showed that. Still show that. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So this is a duplicate, but it was really, really cheap, and I'll use it for whenever I would go to a card show. I got some trade bait. So it's a Derek Lee Beckett authentic autograph from Upper Deck. So I have this card, but it was cheap, so why not? I was like, why not? So that's cool. So that'll go in my trade pile. Next thing I got is 2011 Topps hand signed autograph, black, Atlanta Braves. Kind of wish it would use like maybe green or red, just so you could see more of the autograph because of being black border. Bro, it's fine. You could still kind of see it. Just, I think if he would have used a different color, if Derek would have used a different color, like pen, like a green or whatever, or something, it would have stand out more. But it's still nice. So I got that. This guy that I buy Derek Lee cards from, he has a whole bunch of like he gets them signed at like a show or whatever, or he sends a whole bunch to him, and he signs it, and then he sells them for, I think, a good price. I usually end up working out a deal anyway because he's got a lot of stuff, and so I was interested in that for a while. It was just having to find cards that I actually like. So this one's 2000, or this one's the Topps Chrome Baltimore. I did buy the orange one from him, so now I have the regular one. So it would be cool if I could get more of those, like get the purple, you know. That's really cool. And I got this think like 98 Skybox. I love this card for the fact of it's got the like cool colors in the background. I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, sorry for the glare. This came in yesterday, and I thought it was the card that I I thought it was the card that came in for my buddy. So I opened it thinking that it was, and it wasn't. But whatever, it was still a cool card, and I was very ecstatic to have it. Another Upper Deck autograph. Um, BGS. Really cool. I love it. I like this card. I like the picture. It's cool. Would be cool if it was they made like, because I think this is like 2010. Beginning year of 2010. So before he got traded to Atlanta, but that would have been cool if they make an Atlanta Braves version of this card and I could get it and I could find it signed. That would be cool. I love that card. That's a nice picture. I just won an auction for another Beckett or Beckett slapped autograph for like $22 and some change. So yeah, I messaged the guy before it. I was like, hey, I'll pay for your bid price right now. He's like, oh, I'll wait. And I was like, whatever. So I did. So it ended today and I got a notification and I wound up winning it. So yeah, this is a Fleer Beckett autograph slapped. So yeah, that's my pickups. Probably put them back over here. And I might go through my cards today. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah. There's a glare on there now that I just kind of noticed it. Oh, that just made it worse. There we go. We'll stick with the glare, I guess. A little less than a glare. Okay, so I got this 2 package mail day, so I'll open it up. I know one's for me, and then 2 are for my buddy. I was all set to give it to him, and of course, and then I got the notification, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I think that. Just want to look at this just to see. Usually sellers really don't send invoices anymore, but they did for this one. Okay. Now we'll get into this big box. Actually, I want to see if it's the same like this. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. This one's for my buddy. I think he's gonna love it because he doesn't collect cards, but he's a big fan of Notre Dame football. And I found these when I found the Derek Lee in. I made an offer. We need their little small ones. That's fine. Actually, I want to see how these work. So I asked him if he could throw in card stands, and he was like, "Yeah, I could do that." Just want to see how this works. I actually might keep these and just give him the other ones. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. They're a little smaller, but I don't know. Actually, we might keep those. I don't know. Maybe one. Maybe I might. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Alright. So I found one of these before. And then I looked and I saw the other one. And I was like, oh, they look very nice. And one of them I really like. And then, well, one of them has a better picture, I think, and then one of them just is a better card design. So what I bought for my buddy, and I think he's gonna love these. It's a custom trading card, and I bought him. There are two of them, and they're Rudy Rollingarder. So Rudy, authentic autograph. So he's gonna love that. Just kind of. So this one's 1984 Topps style. I like this one because 84 Topps is just I love 84 Topps, and I have the completed set of them, of this set, and two John Elway rookies and two Dan Marino rookies, because at the time I found the Marino rookie at the card shop, and I was able to get it for like $60 or something like that. It was a PSA 8, and I was like, I have to have the John Elway to go with it in PSA, and then I wound up. I really love that set, so that's why I completed it, or bought it as a completed set. I think it was only when I bought it, might have been missing those basically three cards. Those Elway Marino rookie, maybe some other card, I don't remember, but yeah. So yeah, 84 style Rudy card, and this one I like because it's 1989 Topps custom card, whatever, they're both custom card, but I like this one because it shows a full picture of Rudy. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. I don't know. I'll have to think if I'll actually keep these card stands and give them these. Oh, also, this was also a pickup. The 2007 Topps Derek Lee auto Gem 10. That was just in the background that I put on there yesterday for when I filmed the video, thinking that it was the Rudy cards, and it was not. It was that other Derek Lee card, but finally got them in. They're gonna look nice. I can't wait to give it to him. He's gonna love it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.